So we all live. Hopefully, hold on. So hopefully you can hear me. Hold on. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me, and I sound pretty good. Somebody in this joint. Hey, I don't know who it is, but shout out to you, bro. Type down in the chat who it is though. My shit wigging out. What do, bro? Type down in the chat who you are though. I'm expecting like a few people to pop in here, but if not, then you know what I mean. We just turn up.
Hey, look, right? I don't know what y'all came to do, but I need y'all to turn up just a tad bit more. Hey, man, hey, what the you know what I'm saying? Just a tad bit more. And it's hot. And it's hot.
But yeah, man. I wanted to talk about this Diddy situation. Hold on. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. Hopefully, you can hear me. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Hopefully, you can hear me, and I'm not too loud. But if so, you know what I mean.
I will definitely fuck you up.
That's probably loud as shit. That sounds loud to me. But yeah, man. There's a lot of cap going on with the whole Diddy situation. I just wanted to get my 2 cents about it.
Cap.
There we go. Type down in the chat who you is though, cause I can't. It just showed me like somebody watching. I can't see who. But yeah, man. Yeah, about this Diddy situation, bro. I got a whole nother reason I think Diddy going down right now. And ain't got nothing to do with him owing anybody money or him. Well, it's got something to do with him owing people money, but it ain't got nothing to do with that Diageo situation. I think Diddy getting jammed up because he won't play ball no more. Now, what the reason why he ain't gonna play ball? I'ma say, but in my thinking, he just ain't with it no more. Cause you gotta think about it like he already doing the creep shit. So he already creeping. He already being a pervert. Shout out to Minister Jack. He already being a pervert. He already sexually assaulting people. He already like getting people car blown up. He already doing a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on real quick. I don't know if that mutes it though. Hold on. Wait, does that mute it? Nah, it just hold on. All right, there we go. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I think he he ain't playing ball no more. Sorry if y'all can hear my daughter running around. Normally, I'm gonna like start doing these recordings later, but I think he ain't playing ball no more. Why he ain't playing ball, I don't know. But to me, I think it's I think he was used to doing that, them parties and all that, and then behind the scenes he was supposed to like do more or do something very specific, and he wasn't willing to do it. Now he was already willing to give up Big Pop, everybody else, like, you know what I mean, he's already thrown people under the bus. He done already did the perverted stuff. He done already recorded everybody. But I think it's cause he won't play ball no more. I don't think it got nothing to do with that Diageo situation. I don't think it got nothing to, I think it's just he won't play ball no more. There's no way you get to that height. There's no way you get to that height without playing ball in some significant way. And if he ain't gonna play ball, then by virtue, I guess he's gotta, you know what I mean, he gotta go. And that's the reason why. That's just my 2 cents on it. Now we could talk about the specifics of the stuff, like why he's such a pervert and why he's such a weirdo and why he's such a like. Come on, dog. My childhood, like, see, if you watching this, and I don't know where or when you would be watching this, but if you watching this, Diddy, I used to want to be a rapper, and I rap. I'm gonna eventually like play songs that I've rapped on here, and I'll probably even go back to like spitting some verses. And I got verses. I know y'all looking at me like, nah, this nerd nigga can't rap. Trust me, I can rap. I can spit high five. But anyway, it just made me think like, with him coming out being a part of this, situation, like, does that mean every known artist? I mean every known artist. I mean the every big name celebrity, anybody who's ever dropped like an album that's been in stores, like a physical copy CD. Does that mean that all of them been touched? Furthermore, LeBron already said ain't no party like a Diddy party, and that's crazy enough. That's already off the Richter scale. So now it's got me thinking like, are athletes doing this shit too? If that's the case, I don't even want to be rich no more. I'll be the first to say, F it. I want to be broke. I want to be broke. I want to be broke only because I want to be broke because at least I know you ain't gay. At least that's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Dudes be for millions of dollars and like, oh, come on, dog. You gotta stand for something. Like, as a man, you ain't gotta be the richest. You ain't gotta be the most lit. You ain't gotta be the most gangster. You ain't gotta be the most anything. You know what I mean? But you can't be no You can't get touched for money. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. We can't do that. And I'm not saying if you did, you any type way or you deserve anything or something bad should happen to you. Because nobody, first and foremost, let me just take this stance. Nobody in the world ever deserves anything negatively done to them on purpose for a reason. Now, you can electively jump in some BS because you're not strong enough mentally to handle it, or you're not strong enough mentally to walk away, or you're not strong enough to just say no. But off rip, nobody should ever be getting like sexually assaulted or raped or anything of that nature. Let's just say that off rip. Nobody. Not man, woman, child, especially child. Like nobody should be having that done to them on purpose. But what I will say is if you running with people who do that, you inviting that situation onto yourself. And if you inviting that situation onto yourself, cool, but don't make it seem like don't make it seem like everybody's doing it, or don't make it seem like, oh, woe is me. Like, at least that's just my thinking. But yeah, man. And then they talking, and then they got like, bruh, and then they talking about the Diddy, like, then they talking about the tapes, then they talking about they got like A-list rappers, and it's like, come on, dog.
What kind of shit is that?
What type of rappers, y'all? I don't even want to think about it, bruh. And the reason why I'm so bent about it, or like want to talk about it, is because, like I said, I've rapped, and I know how to rap. But now I'm thinking like, I don't even want to listen to a gay dude music. If I know you getting clapped out by Diddy, like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
as soon as you put an album or a mixtape or a verse out, or you got a video out, or you know what I mean, you on tour or something like that, and as soon as I know that you been, you know what I mean, you and Diddy been busting down, like, but everything you talk about is just it don't mean nothing, you know what I mean?
Cap.
That's everything you talk about
Cap.
is straight cap. Like, I don't want to hear you busting no guns. I don't want to hear you selling no dope. I don't want to hear you got hoes. I don't want to hear none of that. As soon as I figure out you been horizontal humping with Diddy, you gone, bruh. You are forever banished to not me listening to you, not me interacting with you, not me helping you, not me going to back for you, pause. We can't go to back for none of these dudes, but come on, dog. As soon as I figure that out, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. But I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But people just be perverted. People don't know how to I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But you gotta want something, not want something in life. Cause I get it. You went after your dreams, or you got hot enough to get a label to sign you, or you know what I mean. You made, even let's just say you made a couple millions of dollars, or you're an athlete and you was hot enough to get into the league, and then you got, bruh. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's just, I can't mess with you. Now that don't mean, like I said, that don't mean you don't deserve wealth, you don't deserve health, you don't deserve love, you deserve all that. The same way I deserve it, or anybody else deserve it. But as soon as I know you've been horizontal humping with another man, and you a man, and you done it on purpose. See, let me clear this up, cause I had a good friend, and I'm not gonna won't talk, like we was like friends that like got real close for like a time period over like music and rapping, and then like we just kind of went our own separate ways. I'm not gonna say his name, but one day we went to the club. I don't even know. Damn, what's that road? Is it Annapolis Road? It's at the end of Annapolis Road for all y'all in the DMV area. You take Annapolis Road, you take 450 Annapolis Road. You go past where the Walmart was. You go in the Blade. You go past the theater. You go past Blade High School. You go all the way down, and right before you get into not DC, there's a little area. There's a it's like under a little bridge, a little short little bridge, or like the train goes over the bridge under the bridge. It's a little club down there. I forgot what it was called. I don't even know the name of it. I'm gonna try to look it up or find it. But when you go down there, it was it was like I said, we was in a club, me and two friends. The friend, my homie that I was real close with, I ain't gonna say his name, but he ended up dancing with a tranny. So does that make somebody on that side of the fence? No. Well, you need some? I thought it was my chick. Nah, does that make you any type of way? No, because you didn't know. Now anybody in the world can get tricked. The same way you was a kid, you could have like a magic trick done right in front of you. It's a magic trick. You got tricked. It's nothing wrong with being tricked. I mean, you shouldn't get tricked, but if you got tricked, cool. Now, if you know the person you're dealing with is a boy she, that's why I call them boy she's. If you know the person you're dealing with is a boy she, then you gay. That makes you gay. Now, if you got tricked in a dancing with a boy she in the club, cool. You know what I mean? Niggas are gonna laugh at you. We all gonna laugh at you.
Period.
Yeah, you gonna get laughed at. But you got tricked. Ain't nothing, you know what I mean? Hold your head high. You was deceived. But that don't make you that don't make you on that don't make you on the Diddy side of the game. What makes you on the Diddy side of the game is when you actually like doing that shit. Or when you do it for bread. And then I gotta ask you, like, what's up with you? Like, why you know what I mean? Like, what you got going? You know what I mean? Like real rap. What you what you real live got going? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you got going?
What kind of shit is that?
If that's what you're doing, then hey, if nah, it ain't even one of those. I was about to say that lame shit that people be saying. Not lame, but like the same thing everybody else say. You like it, I love it. Nah, I don't love it. You was gay. So this my stance before all the Diddy tapes come out, because they apparently, I seen a clip. I'm not gonna try to pull it up here, but am I gonna try to pull it up? Nah, I ain't gonna try to pull it up. But apparently, there's a lawyer that's seen still shots of the video, and she represents a client and said that they basically shop in the videos. Now, if they shop in the videos, that's a whole bunch of that's a whole bunch of can of worms that I don't even want to open, because that means Your ish about to be all the way out in the street. You know what I mean? Yeah, my fault. I'm looking up something. But yeah, man, your ish about to be all the way out there in the street. And if it's out there in the street, I mean, hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You put it out there. You was back there getting clapped out by Diddy. And it be the gangster rappers. The worst part about all this stuff is it's the gangster rappers, though. How you gangster and you getting pegged by another guy like
What kind of shit is that?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
bruh. I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. But hey, it's the things we do for money, you know. Now I get it. Some people rob for money, you know. Some people cheat for money, or some people steal for money. You know what I mean? They got bank robbers. Like that's a form of taking money from somebody, or running down on somebody with a gun, like taking it off of them. Like that's one way of doing it. But bruh, in both those situations I just said, running down, like you're exerting masculinity, not masculinity, because it's not masculine to take from necessarily to take from somebody, but it is masculine to enforce your your demands upon people's situation. So I get that. But dog, if you allow another man to twig your berries, bruh. Oh man. I just wanna know who. I wanna know every rapper as soon as like it come out. Now they talking about Meek, and I'm sorry I can't even listen to Meek no more. And that's not cause he ain't, you know what I mean, he ain't a nice rapper and all that. Cause I'm trying to be impartial about this shit. At least I want to be like, all right, well look, he was he was a dope rapper before he was on this Diddy type time. He made like I'm not gonna cap and be like he ain't made classic albums. That'd be straight lies.
Cap.
Like everybody know Meek had fire verses. If I ask everybody to rap I used to pray for times like this, the rhyme like as soon as if I started doing that in amongst black people, like 18 to 40, 50 to 70% of people can finish that verse. So I'm not gonna ever sit here and cap like these niggas ain't talented, because they're clearly talented. I mean, that's without a shadow of a doubt. They're clearly talented, but they are clearly, shout out Minister Jab, they are clearly perverts. They are clearly perverted. Clearly. Clearly. And so, I don't know, man. If that's how people want to take it, or that's how they want to, I don't know, man. It's just sad. It's more sad than anything, because it's like you get a glimpse, or you kind of know, but you don't know the specifics, and then you don't know who. But now all of a sudden, what Diddy got going on, he about to just front dudes out. He about to just be like, all right, well, it's this person, it's this rapper, it's this singer, it's this celebrity, it's this entertainer, it's this movie star. Like, and in that book that the Kim Porter what's it called, Last Words or whatever, I was watching like somebody read through it and all the stories she told about like the conversation she had with Jay, the people that they interacted with, like the sex parties, like her walking in on Diddy with people, like Diddy asking her to get ran through by people in the like what.
What kind of shit is that?
Bruh, if I could talk, I don't want to talk. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to Diddy at all. Period.
Period.
I don't want to talk to you. But if I just had like one question to ask, I'd ask.
What kind of shit is that?
That's all I'd ask. Like, what type of time you on, bruh? You want the girl she pregnant with your daughter, and you want her to get ran by like other guys? Like, bruh, you want demon time, bruh. You want demon time, bro. But I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I know I couldn't do it though. So, but I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. Okay, let's see. We can switch gears and get on this debate side of the game. I mean, not debate. This presidential race. Hold on, real quick. All right. I'm gonna eventually get a green screen and like green screen my background so you can't, you know what I mean? Because I like I said, like you can clearly see this is like a all this area is like a living room area. It's about 25 feet or 20 feet, 25 feet to the next door. That's where my master bedroom. And this couch is right here. It's a wraparound couch, like 70-inch TV behind me, like behind this wall I'm at, like 4 or 5 feet there. It's a 70-inch TV right here. It's all this little stuff right here, like you can put pictures and all that here, but I don't have. There's stairs right here going upstairs. And you can kind of see like there's a door right here. That's my laundry room. So, but I don't really have like a space to stream it. I would stream in the room, but like I said, because I have young kids, they go to sleep like at a certain time, and like I can't stream on the weekends, which would be better because I mean, but I work like on the weekends and I work overnight. So I already work overnight. Even if I work during the day, the weekends probably would be better, but not during the day because I got and Yeah, man. Send me a text. Let me know who you are watching the stream, man. Got somebody in this joint.
I don't know what y'all came to do, but I need y'all to turn up just a tad bit more.
I need you to turn up a tad bit more, bro.
Just a
Whoever
tad
you
bit more.
is.
And it's hot.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So switching, I'm only asking this because my lady asked me this shit. Like, who am I voting for? And we done already had these conversations before. So clearly, she ain't remember or she ain't listening. But I don't vote. I'm firmly against voting. So I don't believe in it. I don't partake in it. I'm not gonna be shunned or laughed or mocked or ridiculed into it. I'm not about to help with it. I'm not about to campaign for it. I don't care about none of the people who even attempt to take that position. I don't care about none of it. That's my next soundbite. I'm about to get that dude who was talking to that dude behind his neck, who was on his neck. I was like, I don't need none of it. I don't need none of it. So that's just me. I don't need none of it. But I'm just curious, man, who y'all voting for? Or who you voting for, whoever in the chat. And you still ain't send me a text message, man. Send me a text, let me know who it is. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't believe in voting for it. I'm not about to have blood on my hands or vote for the person who does more bad. But then I understand it because I had this conversation with somebody at my job and it's like, well, you should vote. And I was like, why? Like, you can't even give me a real reason why I should. First off, let's just say I do vote. I vote for somebody, they don't win. So you could say my vote counted. I could say it didn't. Clearly, it didn't. So that's the first reason why. The second reason why, let's say I vote and they do win. The person I vote for, it doesn't matter who, I don't care. And they end up doing some crazy shit. Well, now I just help get somebody in there that's doing crazy shit. So back to the situation where they don't win. Okay, why did they not win? If they didn't win, then they didn't win because of like raw population votes. No, they didn't win because they didn't win like certain counties and certain states or the electoral college bullshit. I don't know. I don't really care, but they don't win. Now let's say I vote for the person and they don't win. They still don't win, but they were the better of the two candidates, or they were the one who was actually going to help me with whatever they were talking about. Or let's say I get them the vote for a person and they get in there and they don't do nothing. Like, it's just never a good outcome out of it. Plus, the number one of the biggest reasons why I won't vote for people is because they always old. I don't understand how there's no law or rule that you can't be 70 and trying to be president. We take driver's license away from people who can't drive a car. If you can't drive a car or do like a few push-ups, or if like you got so many sicknesses and illness, you can't be president, bruh. Guy, girl, black, white, tall, short, I don't care what you are. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a guy or girl. It doesn't matter. Like, if your health is messed up, you can't be president. If you are past it, to me, I would make the age for presidency. I'd make it past, if you're past 40. I don't even want old. I don't even want middle-aged people in it. And the only reason why I say that, because middle-aged people, they don't know shit. Now that I'm starting to get older and older, like, and how I know they don't know shit, I had this talk with somebody at my job the other day. It was like, yeah, people older than you know something. I was like, no, y'all don't. There's no way you know something. And he tried to tell me, yeah, like, you don't think I know more than you? And I said, you may know more than me about individual things, but you don't know more than me about everything. That's for one. And for two, if you knew so much, how are we in the situation we in now? You was here before I was here. Like, what type of, like,
What kind of shit is that?
you know more than me, but we in this situation because of you.
What? Bro, what are you talking
Like,
about,
come
man?
on, we're in this situation because of you, not me. Because you was here before me. So if you knew, there's a saying: if you knew better, you do better. We're in this situation because you got us here, not me. Because I was young and in school, or before I was even born. You was here. You was making the decisions, and you made decisions based on two people. Sure, the two people you had in front of you, and you chose the wrong one, again and again and again and again and again. So no, evidently you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. But gonna tell me I should vote. Like, this person was, they weren't upset. They was just telling me like, well, you should vote. I was like, nah, it's useless. I don't like the platform. I don't like the people. And I was like, I'm not voting for anybody over the age 40. I don't care. And it's not because you don't know. Because yes, in theory, somebody 40 years old might know something better than somebody 30 years old. Yes, or 50 or 60 can know more than me at whatever my, like, 35 or something like that. Yes, technically. But technically, a younger person is more savvy. They're more of a not stuck in their ways per se. I mean, I guess you could say somebody's stuck in their ways by the time they're 20. Like, if they always do something, they always do something, but they're more buoyant, so like they can kind of take on a broader. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. Like, you may take a 30-year-old who doesn't know nothing about technology and a 60-year-old who don't know nothing about technology. But the person 30 years old may pick it up faster, or may be able to figure out ways to use technology to their advantage or other people's advantage before a 60-year-old. So no, I'm not voting for anybody old. If you owe over the age of 40, in my eyes, you are unqualified to be a president.
Period.
Period. It don't matter. It don't matter if you smart. It don't matter if you went to Harvard. It don't matter if you got a degree. It don't matter if you cool. It don't matter if you cute. It don't matter none of that. It don't matter who you know. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter none of that. I'm going off of that metric alone. There's other ones, but just off rip, I'm going off that one. So as soon as I know you older than 40, then two, older people, um, they already done got to their area off bad decisions. So I'm not going to give you a chance. I'm not going to give you a higher. Like, if you've always messed up money, that's like, let's say you come to me for a loan and I give you $100, and every time you come for me a loan, you don't ever pay me back the $100. I just write it off as a loss. And then eventually, 3 months from now, you come to me and say you need $1,000. I'm not about to give you more money to fuck off. You've been losing my $100 I gave you over and over again. So now I'm gonna give somebody older who got us in this situation a bigger stake in the situation. Like, make that make sense. Y'all are 65 and 70, and you want me to give y'all more power, as if y'all weren't making decisions for the last 30, 40, 50, well, however old you are. I mean, I don't know how old is Donald Trump? No, we're gonna look up that on my phone. How old is Donald Trump? And this is the reason. This is the real reason why. It's like, dog, we not even voting for people over like 50. We voting for people who are like 65, 70, 80. Like, are we really voting for people 80 years old? Let me see how old he is. He's 78 years old. You mean to tell me there's not nobody from the age 30 to 78 who may be just as smart as him or her? I don't know her age. I think she's like 50. Or there's somebody that's not the age of 30 to 50 who's more easily able to pick up broader things, or may have a capacity to actually think better over long term for people versus somebody like him. And I'm not saying him as like to demonize him. I don't care about him, but what I'm saying is somebody his age who they've been a career politician haven't got anything done as the world steadily goes down. Because make no mistake, since he was 30 to his current age of 78, the world's been doing this. Now, of course, it wasn't all his fault because he was doing real estate. I get it. But I'm just talking about the premise of voting for somebody older. There's no reason we should be voting for old people. They're washed up mentally. Not saying that they're brain dead. It's just they're not the sharpest mentally. Then you got like the health thing. Like only this country like votes for people who like have health conditions, like serious health conditions. I haven't seen no other world leader who's been, even if they're like up there like 60 or 65, I haven't seen not one other world leader who's got serious health conditions, like implications, whatever, serious health issues. Not one. I think if you took every president in every country and put them in a race, just a standard 40-yard dash, you put them all on the line like Olympic style, and put a 40-yard dash, and you hit the gun, and the timer went off. I guarantee you, outside of Obama, every other president is going to be dead last in this country, year after year. It don't matter if you talk about an Asian, South Pacific country, an African nation, Haiti, or like any South American country. Any of these countries, they're all like 50, like 40 something to 50. Even the women who like the women prime minister, what's her name? I don't know her name. Finland. Even though she stepped down, and that's another thing. Well, let me just get this point out. Like, even though she stepped down, a woman president or prime minister of Finland, even she was like 40 something. There's no like 80, 70-year-old and 80-year-old people need to be, they like church shoes. They should be put up away from things so they can't get damaged. We don't need them damaging anything. We don't need them getting in the way. We don't need to trip over them. They should all be put away. 70-year-old people should be like church shoes. Put in the closet, put away so that they don't damage anything.
Period.
That's how I feel. But again, that's just me. So I don't know, man. That's what I think should happen, but again, of course, that's not going to happen because everybody's going to just keep allowing people to become president who are old. They have old viewpoints. Everything in the world needs to change. You know what I mean? There's some. I'm not gonna word it that way because somebody else has worded it that way. But there's something called like 1,000-foot tow rope. The idea is like anytime you make a change in your life or change in anything, it doesn't. There's like lagging indicators. So if you start working out, you're not instantly going to get buff. But what you will see over a month, maybe a month and a half, is your weight start to come down. You'll start to have more energy, and then your muscles start to get bigger. But it's so gradual, you don't notice it until you really notice it. That's the 1,000-foot tow rope. You make a change in direction. The thing that you're dragging will make the change, but it just comes later. So we need to stop getting old ass presidents nominated to be president. You're too old. Your ideas or thinking are too old. All of it is old. But again, like I said, that's just me. So I don't know. Because if we get all these old ass people out, maybe we can actually start to do better as a country. Maybe we can actually start to think sharper or think about other people. Old people done had their day and age. You 60, 70 years old, like you done had good times. You literally had good times. Quite literally had the TV show. You had the music. Y'all had the drugs and the LSD and the acid and whatever, the 60s, 70s. Y'all done had Woodstock. Y'all done had um segregation. Even if for all you racist people out there, y'all done had everything. Y'all done had a separated society. Y'all done had booming economies. Y'all done had technology come. Y'all had like stocks and investment funds. Like y'all had all that. You had it to where a dude could have one job and support a whole family of kids. Like he could have a wife, several kids. Like, and when I say several, I mean 4 or 5. Like think about your grandma. Everybody's grandma is one of at least 5, for the most part. Everybody's grandma. So she's either 1 of 5. My grandma was one of 8, or maybe that was her mother. Somebody was like one of, like, I want to say 11, and somebody was one of 8. My mom was one of 9. So like y'all done had the good times. Y'all literally had everything. Y'all had the fun. Y'all had the invention of everything. Y'all came into good music. Y'all had, love songs. Y'all had all that. It's over for y'all. Sit y'all ass down and relax. You know what I mean? Y'all, it's just there's no need to have like a 65, 75-year-old president. There's no way you're ever going to convince me that somebody needs to be that old to be president. It doesn't make them sharper. It makes them more rigid, not easily able to think or turn in thinking. And that's not entirely true, because sure, I could talk to a 7-year-old and he can be as sharp as a door, a thumbtack, but it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about in general. Nobody over 40. That's period. So another reason I don't vote is because it's just a laughing stock. It's literally a laughing stock. So I get like the division of power. Like the president has to beg and ask so many people for like approval from things, and I get it. He has to do that. He or she has to do that so that they don't abuse power. I get it. But the problem is there's so many like committees, and then there's extra groups that don't matter, and it's like, dog, if you're the president of the people, you need to get the people's permission, not the Congress's permission. You know what I mean? I don't know no other like job that has to like, you have to get like, yes, there are jobs and committees and stuff, the things that you have to get approved for, they tend to be the shittiest. Like, what's an example of it? Like, um, I don't even know like a really good example of it. I'm pretty sure like if you work in a job where you gotta, or like let's say somebody owes you money, like let's say a company owes you money, they your phone bill, they charge you twice for your phone bill. When you call them, you can't speak to like just somebody generically at the front counter, because that's not how they work. They already cross segregated everything, so you gotta call a certain number. Then they're gonna have to get back to you via email, so that's already another line of defense. You took my money twice instantly, but now when I call to get it back, I gotta get it from an email or get approved from an email. Then you gotta talk to certain people, and then you have to get an approval, and it's like, come on, like why are we doing all these extra hiccups, extra like people in place of what me and the company needs to get done? You took my extra money, just give me my extra money back. I shouldn't need to talk to 2, 3 different managers to get it back. And that's the biggest reason why I don't, you know what I mean? I just can't give a vote. I don't understand how, maybe it's just me, and I'll go out on a limb about it because I really don't care what anybody really thinks personally. But um, I just don't see how people can think that that's the best use of our putting people in power. Like, it's not the best use of it. It's quite literally maybe the worst. Yeah, it's just, to me, it ain't working. And I never do it, but if y'all want to do it, I mean, so be it. You know what I mean? Y'all could do it, but I'm not. You know what I mean? So it's just to me, it ain't, it don't serve what I needed to serve. So, all right. Anyway, that was a pretty decent stream. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully, we start getting some people in here, and we can have some more fun. I plan on doing giveaways. I'm actually glad because I have a couple of nephews that um they're they wear the same, like they wear like like men's size shirts, so I'm able to now get them some merchandise. Um, I showed y'all my Mcflare shirts. I'm gonna start bringing some more of them on stream once we get up to like 50 subscribers or something like that. I want to just shoot for 50. Once we get to 50 subscribers, I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me. Once we get to 50 subscribers, I'll be doing like some real merch giveaways. I mean, like serious merch. I'm gonna be planning on giving away hats, whole bunch of shirts, all the clothes, all the merch that I want to grow. So I'm working on some new designs, and yeah, man, slowly but surely, it's day by day with this. And yeah, man. And just remember, no old ass people for president, man. No old people for president. Number one rule. Stop putting old people in.
I will definitely fuck you up.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Shout out to you, and yeah, man. We gotta get more people in here, but until then, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. All right, so I catch y'all on the next one. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. I'm probably gonna do I keep saying it, but I had to fix the audio, so now I think I got a good idea of like how the audio is gonna work. So I plan on doing a Pop the Balloon Show reaction and uploading it to the channel. So yeah, man. Until next time, peace.